But flying here and getting here, it was fine, and then getting off the flight, it was 20 hours. So it's like, it's a long flight. I flew from Des Moines, Iowa, which is in the middle of America. So I flew from Des Moines to Chicago, which you go north about 2 hours. Then you fly Chicago to Hong Kong, which was, I think, 14 to 15 hours. Then you fly 5 hours from Hong Kong to here. Then you get off the plane at 1, and you have this one tell you, oh, you have to get up at, what time we get up, 7 a.m.? You have to get up in 6 hours and do an entire day of just media. Can't wait. You know, so, but once I'm here, like, I like doing promo tours because you actually get to see Malaysia. I actually get to be here and be like, okay, what do you recommend me doing? That's why I'm drinking the drinks and I'm eating the foods, because I wanted to see the sights of what represents Malaysia and what it is. So that's the cool part about doing promo tours. When we're here for WWE live events, sometimes we land, we do a show, you know, you get to see the airport, you get to work out, you get to see the gym, you get to see the hotel, and that's it. And then you're out. But luckily when we're here, we'll be here for 2 days. We'll have 2 days to really hone it in, and I can't wait to tell everyone back in the States, you know, like the superstars coming here, that they're in for a very good treat, because it seems like you guys have a really good fan base, and you've been really deprived of your WWE live events.
Yeah, exactly.
Very much so.
Yeah. Yes. Since I'm trying to experience Malaysia and all it has to offer, a lot of the foods that they have given me have not been the healthiest. However, they've been the tastiest. So it'd be really upset if they gave me food that I really just didn't like and it was bad for me. But when it's bad for you and it's good, I'll eat it all day, you know? I mean, I can just do an hour cardio and I'll be all right.
Are you joining any of the gyms?
What's that?
Are you in any gyms?
Well, I went to my hotel gym. She doesn't give me time to go to the gym. Like, legit, like, it's you wake up at 6:45 in the morning and you're going all day. Like, I did Oh My English today. You guys know that show?
Oh.
Yeah. What's ooh? You know, is that a bad show to do? Is it?
No. It's a
Interesting show.
It's an interesting.
What's interesting about it?
It's still about how to teach Malaysian how to speak in English in a proper way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my English was probably really horrible in it.
It's generally.
Maurice is doing really, really well. Yeah, actually, she's not here. She's back home with our dogs and our cats, and she's doing really well. She's been doing a lot of appearances. Whenever you're a former Divas champion, everybody wants to have you come to their conventions and all that kind of stuff. So she's doing really, really well. And the marriage is great. Just it sucks that I'm always on the road, you know.
Is she ever coming back?
Who knows, you know? I think it'd be pretty cool if we came back. It would be the new Spidey, if you will. I don't even know if you guys have Heidi and Spencer over here. You guys don't.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys consider having kids?
Huh? We have, but I don't think for a little while. Just because we're so busy. Like, I don't want to be on the road when, you know, I have a kid. I want to be able to actually be around it and like be an actual father, you know, rather than just, oh yeah, go ahead, I'll see you guys later. I'll be over here and, you know, wherever.
How did it all came about? Is it started during the
Maurice?
Diva Search thing? Yeah.
With Maurice with the Diva Search, I'll never forget the first time I saw her. She came in, didn't speak any English, and so I go, whoa, what's your name? Maurice. Oh, okay, great. Why do you want to be a WWE Diva? Because I like WWE. You're hot, you're through. Go ahead. And so after the third interview of her just not really speaking English, I was like, you know what, guys, I don't know if this girl can make it. She's beautiful, but like she can't talk. Like one of our biggest things in WWE is either characters. You have to be able to it's be able to talk. So they were like, all right. I was like, I'll tell you what. I'll ask her one more question, and hopefully she'll do it. And I go, you know what? Just speak in French and cut a promo on us. And she cut the best promo of the entire the entire. I wish the promo was actually on TV. Like she ripped. I didn't know what she was saying, but afterwards I was just like, she's in. You know, it was just that impressive. And then she learned English in a matter of like a year. Like I would say that's very hard because I've been trying to learn French. It's not happening. I have a wife that speaks French. I still can't speak it.
Particular cowboy.
I always think that like you'll never hear me like say names or pick this person or that person because why? It doesn't mean anything. Like I had a hard time when I first came to WWE. There were a lot of people that gave me that hard time, and I'm glad for it because it made me who I am today. It allowed me to work harder and be better, and now I wouldn't be probably sitting here if it didn't happen like that. So good for it. I'm glad it happened.
Who supported you from the start till now? Like,
What's that?
Who supported you from the start until now? Who actually was not against
Always
you?
behind you and keep supporting you.
Besides Maurice.
Vince.
Vince.
I would say Vince.
But are they always like hard towards new superstars?
What's that?
Are they always harsh towards new superstars?
Not anymore. I think that kind of went. I think I was I thought I was probably the last person to actually get that kind of treatment. Now it's everybody wants to make the best product possible for our fans, and that's the main goal. So we're going to elevate each other. Whether you like someone or you hate someone, it doesn't matter. We're going to make the best product possible for our fans because that's what they deserve. Well, I guess that can be in both because the best night and the worst night is WrestleMania 27, you know, main eventing WrestleMania, you know, being able to see my best friends that used to watch the show at my house on my living room couch when we were 16, 17, 18, and they were all standing and watching me in the main event when we used to watch The Rock and Austin in every main event, and me holding the title that we thought was just amazing, and I'm there doing it, and I got to sit there and look at them and go, guys, we did it. The reason why it's the worst is because I can't remember it, because I was knocked out.
Okay. Remember it.
You're watching on the Blu-ray though.
What's that?
You can watch it on Blu-ray.
I know, I get to watch it. It's scary watching it
$9.99.
because you can actually see that there is nothing in there. I don't even like watching, you know, my main event anymore because it's just scary. Like you just see the lights are on, you know, and I don't know where I was. I was somewhere.
Do you watch any of
I always
or
watch.
Rockstar?
On the WWE network.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But some people don't like watching themselves. I'm a person that I not only watch myself, but I study it to see what I'm doing wrong, what I could have done better, how I could have maneuvered something, how I could have made something shorter or longer. There's always so many things you can learn from watching yourself. Some people are too insecure to do that. I have all the confidence in the world. So,
Best match and best opponent.
best match, best opponent. I have too many to count. Too many opponents that I've made look amazing.
Name one.
Name one. I mean, I think Dolph Ziggler and I always have really good matches.
No doubt.
Favorites as of late.
Of course. It's funny, the internet always loves Dolph Ziggler. It's amazing. It's amazing how he just has a grasp towards the internet and fans in general. I mean, he's really connected with them. It's just gonna suck for him and the fans when I beat him at Night of Champions for the Intercontinental Championship. It'll be a great match. He'll steal the show. He just won't walk out with the title.
You
okay with
guys
that?
really come from the same place?
Yep, he lived, I think we once timed it at 8 minutes. We lived apart and we have never met before.
Nice.
Like we lived 8 minutes apart and never met each other. Never even heard of him. You probably heard of me because I was very popular in the Cleveland area.
In WrestleMania match.
I'm glad you have a.
Well, think about if you look at WWE back then and you look at WWE now, it's a completely different entity. I mean, we're not just WWE super. I mean, we're not just wrestlers anymore. We're not those. That's kind of why, like, they kind of like you guys probably know because you guys are probably all over the internet, but we're not. We don't call ourselves wrestlers anymore. We're WWE superstars, and there's a reason for that. The reason being that we're not just wrestlers. We are all around entertainers. We can outdo any show, anywhere, anytime, and it's amazing if you were able to see how this show gets to air every single week. We have a 3-hour live show every single week, and every single week it's entertaining. You look at the, I don't know if you guys have it out here, but the Grammys, the Oscars, any type of award show that is live, it's not that great, to be honest. And they have, like, you know, the biggest musical acts, and they put millions upon millions of dollars in these acts and everything. We have a show each and every week that is live, and it's not just one show. It's SmackDown is live to tape. So I mean, it's just, yeah. You have NXT, you have Superstars, you have Main Event, you have so many shows that we do and that we create captivating characters, interesting storylines. You smile, you laugh, you get into the drama. I mean, there's just so much going on in so many different ways, and it's just amazing how WWE is able to do that. And it's the only company that can actually, I believe, do what they do. And they do it the best. All the time. But I don't think so. And the reason I say it is because how many shows do they have in the Attitude Era? 2? How many do we have now? And we have our own network. We have so many things that we do. The problem is people look at the ratings. And it's not about ratings anymore. If you really think about it now, back then they didn't have, you know, TiVo or DVR. You had to be at that location at that time to see what you wanted.
Yeah.
Now I can DVR it, I can TiVo it, I can look on YouTube, I can look on this, you know, there's so many avenues that you can literally watch that I believe that if you did have just what they had in the Attitude Era, that our ratings would still be the same.
Which one is your favorite?
John Morrison, because it was the first time that I had a legit tag team. It was my first title in WWE. We started so many things like the dirt sheet together, which I don't even know. Do you guys have that out here?
Yeah.
Do you guys get to watch that?
Watch it every episode.
Awesome. But yeah, we just had so much fun. We balanced each other out, and we really made something out of nothing. Like that was just supposed to be, in my mind, and what we thought too, a throwaway. We'll make you guys a tag team. Oh, you'll win the championships. You'll have a couple cool matches, but they were never really spending any time with us. They weren't really letting our character shine. And we were like, well, what can we do to make our character shine? So we said, give us an internet show. We'll do everything. We'll write it. We'll produce it. We'll do everything we need to do. We'll get it done. You don't have to do a thing.
You guys write your own
And so we did everything for that show, and we made it to air every single week. And by the end of it, there was not one person that didn't know what the dirt sheet was, and the WWE, all the execs, all the Vince, everyone knew about it, and everyone saw the work that we were putting in that most people didn't have to take the time to do, but we did because we knew that there was something magical that we had, and we made it work.
What's John Morrison doing now?
He just got done finishing a film. He did a film called Hercules, but it wasn't The Rock's Hercules or Kellen Lutz's Hercules. It was another Hercules, more of an indie label. And then he shot his own movie where he directed it and starred in it called Boone. And he's trying to get it sold on the, on the film festival market. So that's what he's been up to.
Is he still doing any wrestlings?
Yeah, I think he does a bunch of stuff here and there. I don't know exactly what, but I talk to him here and there. But he does some spots.
For information, John Morrison is the first wrestler we met live. He came
Oh, yeah?
to Malaysia back in 2011, right? Here in Malaysia.
No kidding.
And so IND now we met his tag team partner.
There you go. Which one's better? Obviously, me. Wrestling what?
Newsletters.
Newsletters?
Stuff.
Oh, you mean like blogs and stuff?
Blogs.
I read everything. I have Google alerts that every time The Miz is written in the internet, it comes straight to my email, and I get to read it because I enjoy reading just bad stuff about me because it fuels my fire and it allows me to do what I do best.
Which newsletter is your favorite?
What's that?
Which wrestling website is your favorite?
Wrestling website? WWE.com.
I mean, the dirt sheet.
Dirt sheet wise, I don't really have one because they all make fun of me. Tell me how terrible I am.
Okay,
So. He's gonna come back, I'm gonna watch. But guess what? These people are gonna watch, and then they're going to see me, and then they're gonna stay. And then when he leaves, hopefully those people will stay. So I just look at it as more eyes on me. So some people get upset and mad, oh, they're bringing in these part-timers to come in and this and everything. No, it's bringing more eyes to us. And as long as it brings more eyes to us, there's more eyes to me. And as long as there's more eyes in me, I'm happy.
Talking about Brock Lesnar, how was your reaction when you beat the Undertaker?
I couldn't believe it. I remember exactly where, I think everyone knows exactly where they were when the streak ended. And I was upstairs, we got done with our match, and I was upstairs with my dad, my parents, Zack Ryder's dad, Zack Ryder, and just a couple other people. We were all sitting watching the show, and I was being me, just being loud and obnoxious. I was like, 1, 2, oh, you didn't get it, oh, because you know, Undertaker's not gonna lose, da-da-da, you know, oh, here it is, boom, 1, 2, oh. Wait, what? Did he just, you gotta be kidding, what just happened? No.
You think that something will happen and they will reverse the
Well, I don't know what was going on. I was like, wait a second, no, like, I think everyone had the same reaction of, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened.
Everyone is silent, you know. Everyone is
It's
shocked.
silence too, yeah. It was
My
one of
friends
those,
even stopped the show, not watching it anymore.
yeah, oh, you
Because of that
did?
match, yeah.
Wow.
Others just lost it. We lost our mood. We just couldn't continue.
Okay,
Yeah,
Watching these
I understand. I got it. I was there, and it was incredible. I mean,
Rob-
and people are still talking about it to this day.
Probably it's a
So
real deal, but we don't expect that match ended like that.
I couldn't believe it.
And now
But-
Sting came back, so it sort of spoils the match at end Undertaker if it happens.
What's that?
As the streak ending has spoiled the Sting Undertaker match if it happens now, because I think Sting came back a bit too late, don't you think?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows if it's even going to happen? It'd be cool. It'd be really cool. I mean, everyone's been wanting to see that for a very long time, but
Yeah.
who knows what will happen, you know?
You think Sting will wrestle?
With WWE, that's the best part. You never know what's going to happen
Yeah.
week to week. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even know what I'm doing in Baltimore. I'm getting on a plane, flying to Baltimore, and I'll find out what I'm doing about an hour before I'm doing it.
Right.
You know?
Expect the unexpected.
About being here?
Yeah.
The fact that I've never been here before, and getting to see the sights, getting to meet the people.
How are you finding the
I
weather?
enjoy it, you know. I get to, what's that?
How are you finding the weather?
Weather's fine. It's like Cleveland weather. It's humid.
Really?
It's hot. It's humid. It's during the summer though. Yeah, so it's hot. It's humid. It's fine. It's not like LA. LA is dry heat. 75 and sunny, dry heat. It's perfect.
So we already seen you as a baby face, as a heel. Which one do you prefer, being a heel or being a baby face?
I always get that question. I never considered myself a heel or a baby face. I always look at myself as a good guy. I'm just being me. And if you like me, good. If you don't like me, good too. Because I'm gonna make you hate me even more. Those are my favorites, like the people that really despise me. Because I'm like, how can I make them despise me even more? Like, what can I do to make them just absolutely hate me, not want to see me, and then I'll do it.
What's your thought when someone is actually supposed to be a heel, but then the fans are actually behind them?
I always say it's the best thing to get a reaction. I don't care what reaction you get. Whether you're supposed to get, I mean, nobody's supposed to get anything. It's what you guys want. That's your prerogative. Your prerogative is to go out there and in Malaysia, if I'm cheered and I'm supposedly booed or whatever, then, you know, I always think when I lose a title, I get the best crowd reaction because people love when I lose
That's a
titles.
compliment as well, isn't it?
It's a huge compliment.
But that was a loud pop though when you won the WWE Championship on Raw.
Yeah, it was. That was probably the loudest, I would say. That and Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone saw me winning Money in the Bank. That was a huge, huge Money in the Bank. I mean, you had Randy Orton, you had Edge, you had Jericho, you had so many top stars that everyone thought was going to win. And then there was little old me climbing up there, unhooking it, and people just going, no, no, he's not the next champion, please God. And then when I did it, oh, Angry Miz Girl was the best. The best.
When did you find out that you're gonna win the WWE Championship? Was it on a day itself?
When I cashed in my Money in the Bank and pinned Randy Orton. Because you never know what's going to happen. You really don't. You could have kicked out.
Yeah.
Then what would I have done?
If you holding the briefcase now, would you cash in to Brock Lesnar?
I think I'd wait.
Till he's less angry.
Huh?
Till he's less angry.
I would just wait until someone else beats him and then I'd go beat them right after they beat him.
All this
I've got time. Time is on your side when you have Money in the Bank.
Who do you think would beat Brock Lesnar?
Right now, nobody.
You don't think John Cena can do it?
I mean, he's lucky that he's never been in the ring with me.
I'm sure you would beat him.
I agree too. I think so too.
I always wondered being told that you're going to win something and actually being on that ring and beating the guy and winning the title. How is that feeling? Do you still get that excited feeling, or do you get it backstage when you get to know about it?
Anytime you win a WWE championship, it's like a kid in a candy store. I mean, I remember my favorites having the titles that I get to wear. You know, it's as much as we say this a lot, they're prestigious. They're everything to a WWE superstar, no matter what title it is. Some people look at, oh, this one, and this one, and then this one. I don't look at it that way. Anytime you have a title, it's the biggest title in the world.
Yeah, then at times you see the tears filling their eyes and all that.
I've had those moments. I had, I'll never forget when I won Money in the Bank. I got up there, I unhooked it, and I went, oh my God, I can't believe I won it. And then I just felt like a whole just emotion and just everything just from the past, everything just went just like that, and just went like a movie roll, like boom, 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 boom. And I was just like, oh my God, like changing outside of a locker room because I wasn't allowed into it, being told I would never amount to anything, you know, all the way from in elementary school, you know, not getting good grades, and then teachers telling me this kid's a loser. You know, it's like it all flashes back, and then you're just like, oh my God, and then you look at it and you go, oh God, no, don't feel that way. Yay! You know, I remember winning the title, and then winning the title, I went through like 50 different emotions. I went through yes, oh my God, to oh my God, I mean, and then the oh my God, like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Wait, no, I'm in front of millions of people. I'm not gonna cry. I'm a man. And then you're like holding back. You're like, yeah.
When you go backstage, are there all your friends waiting for you, all the wrestlers waiting for you to congratulate you?
Yeah, actually, when I did, I think it's actually online. You can watch when I came back. Everyone couldn't believe it. And I was like, who made you guys come here and clap for me?
Dream opponent.
Dream opponent? Well, God rest his soul, Ultimate Warrior, because I used to paint my face and put streamers on my arms and run around the house. But, can't do that now. Sad.
What about the current rosters?
Who haven't I wrestled?
Anyone outside of the WWE?
You know,
No?
I've wrestled everyone.
I don't know, maybe Brock Lesnar or Roman
Well, if I get an opportunity to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, I'll take it.
Anyone outside of the WWE that you would like to wrestle?
Anyone outside the WWE that I would like to wrestle? It used to be LeBron James, but because I'm from Cleveland.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But now I've forgiven because of the letter. He came back and then he wrote the letter, and I was like, oh wow, that letter was pretty good. Now I understand. I get it. Okay, not him anymore.
Does WWE superstars ever like watch TNA or even hear about it or wish they're doing well and stuff like that?
If it does well, good for it. You know, I always like competition. But who do I hang out with? Honestly, Justin Roberts. And I'll hang out with Jericho. Maybe sometimes Zack Ryder. You know it.
What happened to Zack Ryder actually?
What's that?
What happened to Zack Ryder actually? He's stuck
I don't know. You know, he's just in that
He's a
that
talented-
holding pattern
talented
that he has.
wrestler,
They haven't found anything for him.
It's very sad.
It is. He's a very good character. And he still gets a great reaction from the crowd too.
Yes, there's a criticism about today's roster having their characters not developed properly because there's a lack of promo time and all that. Would you agree with that?
Who doesn't develop properly?
The current roster that they don't really get a lot of promo time and to develop their characters like the roster from the previous era. Would you agree with that? And also that the promos are much more scripted.
No. I think people need to make what they're given. If they have an opportunity to get on the mic for 5 seconds, it better be the best 5 seconds that anyone's ever seen in their entire life, or you might not get that 5 seconds ever again. You basically, whenever you have an opportunity, that is your chance to shine. If you have 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, get it done and make sure everyone knows that you made a statement. And if you don't, then you might not ever get that chance. So that's your fault, not anybody else's.
But are promos not pre-written? Are promos not pre-written? Like
Promos what?
are they pre-written? Pre-written. Scripted?
Here and there. It all depends. You know, you'll see stuff that like I'll look at something that they're like, hey, we have this if you want to use it, and I'll go, no, but we'll do this, and this, and this, and this. And then if I'm out there and something doesn't feel right, I'll just change it, because it's all a matter of how you guys are reacting to everything, what I need to do to get you guys captivated in what I'm doing. And then there's also, if there's someone out there that, you know, is saying something that, okay, you want to go there? Let's go there. You know what I mean? So there's so many things that go on that people are like, well, is it scripted? Is it this? Is it that? Watch it like you watch a movie, man. You know, like, be entertained. Just enjoy yourself. You know, people look too far into things. I mean, WWE is an entertainment show, and we do the best that I think anyone can do. So watch it like you watch a movie. Don't worry about, oh, is this? Don't look too far into it. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, I got a lot of people commenting like it's scripted. And
I've ruined WWE for myself because I'm in it now, and I can't watch it without just being, you know, well, they could have done this, and this. I can't enjoy it. You know, it'd be like, you know, like, it's so hard to do that now, and I just don't want everyone else to do what I've done because I'm part of it now, you know? It's like, don't do that. It's a good show. Just enjoy it. Yep.
How did you like something like that? I mean,
It came about because so there was this commercial, I think it was like a Budweiser or a Bud Light, and it was like, here's to you, and it's like, it was like a here's to you, Mr. Lumberjack.
Yeah.
There is no one that hits a piece of wood harder with an axe than you, and here's what you need, a nice cold beer. So Morrison and I decided to do it for Degeneration X, and it was like, here's to you, Captain High Pants. No one wears his pants higher than you. And you just see Shawn Michaels like pulling up his pants. And then it was like, I think there was like we did a thing called Sneezer Man on the dirt sheet, where we made fun of Triple H's nose, where every time he sneezed, it was like a huge gust of wind. And the way we filmed it was with like, you know those wind blowers that you use to blow grass and leaves? We had one of those, and we had green slime that we got, like Nickelodeon slime. So I would be filming, and Morrison would be talking. Morrison would be like Triple H, and we hired a girl to be Stephanie.
all right.
So I would be like this, and he'd be like, "Oh, what is this?" And then I'd turn on the thing and blow it in her face, and he'd go chew, and then the thing would blow, and I'd take a big wad of just like of the thing and just go right in her face. It was ridiculous. That's the extent. Like, there's $1 million budgets, and then there's zero. That was zero.
Now there's no more brand extension, no more Raw, no more SmackDown roster.
Good. More time for me.
Okay, so do you prefer brand extension or?
No, more time for me. If I can be on Raw, SmackDown, main event, Superstars, every single talk show, every single thing, then I'm doing it. So, you know, it's just more time for me.
So you mentioned Malaysia in your next role?
What's that?
Say on Raw Monday, will you mention Malaysia in one of your promos?
Well, I might. I probably will. If I'm on commentary, I'll be like, do you know where I was? Do you know why I was there? Because I'm the only person that couldn't do it.
Oh, nice.
The only person that can fly 20 hours, be there, do 3 hours every day from 6 to 9 p.m., and then go fly all the way back and still be here to do what I do. And you know what? If I want Damien Sandow to go and be my stunt double and do a Ms. TV, guess what? He's going to go do that. Because I can't be 4. I wish there was 4 of me. Everyone wishes there was 4 of me. But there's only one. And there's only one moneymaker. Maybe that's the promo. I don't know. That's just off the top of my head.
That's awesome.
That's a very good promo.
That's a good
Hey.
promo.
Sometimes I'm on, sometimes I'm not.
But is that line blurred more now than usual?
What's that?
The need sometimes to be on. I mean, in your own personality, because sometimes it is an extension of you to an extent, right? So you find yourself in a sense going, I'm too on. I need to rein it back. I'm just.
Oh my God!
I'm always me. I'm
There are
always also
moments.
me.
There's been moments during my promos where I'm like, I have them. I have them right where I want them, and then I'm sitting there going in my head, don't lose them, don't lose them, don't lose, because you can lose it at a drop of a hat.
Yeah.
You could lose an audience just like that, and you could be having the greatest promo of your entire life, and then just get lost. I remember I was cutting a promo, and it's one of the promos that people have said like it was like my breakout promo. I was like backstage, and I was talking about how I was, how in the locker room I was kicked out, and then I started walking down the aisle talking about JBL and this person and that person, and you know, now that locker room's for this person and this person, but now I'm this person, I'm that person. I got lost in it, but everyone was like still in it, and I'm like, just keep talking, and you'll find where you want to go after, you know, a little bit. And I just kept talking. I was like, oh, there it is, and I was like, got it back. Sometimes you just keep talking to figure out where you got to go.
That was my favorite promo of yours. It was in Madison Square Garden.
Was it? I don't remember.
It was an episode of Raw.
It's good. That works. I mean, I've had a bunch of those where I remember one time I just went out and said, I'm just going to start talking. And I don't know when I'm going to stop. I think it was like LA, and I created this thing where I said, if you have anything to, everyone like, shut up. If you have anything to say to me, you raise your hand. And 10,000 people had their hands raised. And I was like, did I just make people raise their hand? Is this high school? Is this like, are we in school yet? Where I'm making people raise their hands? I was like, oh, all right. I don't know where I'm going to go after this, but that was pretty cool. I used to do things on live events. I don't think I ever did it on TV because I didn't have enough time to do it. But at the end of my promo, I would say, I want absolute silence, boo. And then I would bring the microphone up very slowly, and then I'd drop it and look at them, and then I'd bring it up, and then they would start getting it, where it would be like, and then I would do this for like 15 minutes where I'd be like, boop, boop, boop. And then like I would go, and then the referee would be in the ring, and I'd go, yay, boo, yay, boo, yeah, boo. And it was the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever come up with, but it was fun.
I was wondering, let's say if someone was fixed for a show that day, and then let's say if they were not feeling well, they were having fever or anything, will they still continue, or they have to change last minute?
Well, how can I do this while being a star and not being a bully? Let's put it this way, if I was sick, and I have been sick, like deathly sick, where I had like 105-degree fever, I was throwing up all day, up until I had to go out, and I still went out and performed because everyone paid their hard-working money to do that. Does everyone do that? No, but the hardcore WWE superstars that really are passionate about their fans and know that their fans paid their hard-earned money and might only get to see you once in their entire life. So if you're sick, you just go out and do it. That's my opinion. But some other people would be like, well, I was sick. You know, put your big boy pants on.
Did you manage to get to talk to the Ultimate Warrior the day before he passed away?
You know, I didn't want to interrupt him. Like, that was a big day for him. You know, like, the only time I had a time to actually see him was at the Hall of Fame. And I knew that at the Hall of Fame he had a big long speech. He was the main like attraction. I didn't want to go up to him and be like, hey, because I know like when I have something big I have to do, I want to get in my head. I want to be in the right frame of mind. I don't want people being like, because everyone wants to meet him. Oh, hey. And I saw people doing it. I was like, oh, come on, you'll get to say hi to him, you know, another time. And I didn't. I was like, damn, maybe I should have. I had that, and it's funny. You always remember that one opportunity that you had, and you're like, damn it.
On Raw?
No, it was backstage.
Oh.
You managed to see something wrong with him that time?
What?
You managed to see something off with him at that particular time?
No.
He was healthy.
Yeah, it seemed fine. He was talking to everybody. Seemed like he was good, and I got to witness the Hall of Fame live and in person, so that was cool. Kind of wish he came out with his face paint on.
Yeah.
How about Hulk Hogan when he came back? Were you excited?
What?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan? Oh man, that was great. I loved it when Hulk Hogan came back and he brought Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I got to get in the ring and literally just call them all out on being has-beens. That's my favorite stuff.
Were you guys all laughing when you did the mistake at Mania?
The what? Oh, that was the best. That's the best part about WWE. It's live, you get one take, and if you mess up, make it magic. Make it something that everyone will remember. And if you watched, you saw 3 seasoned pros turn a mess up into the greatest thing, a magical moment that everyone will remember. And if he didn't do that, I don't know if it would have been as good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was awesome. Like, he messed up, and then, you know, Austin comes out, or I think it was it Rocker then Austin?
Stone Cold was it?
Yeah, Stone Cold comes out and literally starts making fun of it. Then The Rock starts making fun of it. It's like, this is great. You know, this is what we do.
But as wrestlers, seeing 3 of them in the ring, were you had that same feeling? Like
Everyone has that feeling. Everyone. All WWE superstars are fans.